Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So I'm joined here by Miss Reese. She is the newest girl in my collection and she came a bit too late because I ranked the Truly Me's in my collection and now here she is. So I don't know where she'd fall in that. We'll do an updated one in a year. But today you guys voted, we're ranking the girl of the years. Basically what this means is I will rank the dolls I have in my collection. So if there's a girl of the year that's not on this list, I don't have her. Does that mean I don't like her? There's two I don't particularly like, but I would like to complete the Gotti collection at some point because I have the historical one completed. So when I was making this list last night, I was thinking to myself, my ranking of the dolls, like my own dolls in my collection, is completely different from if I were to rank them based on collection, appearance, story, name, all of that jazz. So if you've seen my Girl of the Year rankings before and you're like, oh my God, you have this doll like way at the top, why is she like at the bottom or in the middle in your own personal collection? Some of these dolls I have a very, and I'm going to emphasize that for the third time, very sentimental attachment to. One being she was the doll that got me back into collecting, another being she is Mini-Me, and another being she was a doll that she's like the first doll my parents bought me after getting back into collecting. So I have like so many attachments to Girl of the Year specifically, kind of like historicals, but historicals they're ranking them last. So if my lists are a little bit different, remember, these are just based off of the dolls in my particular collection. Also, if I don't look completely like top notch today, if I have energy, I film a video. That's what we're doing. So I'm going to grab number 15, and not like actual number 15 from her line, like last place. So I do want to say that some of these dolls in this collection are my sister's, so you will see them towards the bottom of the list because they are hers, and even though I do have them, I'm not like fully bonded with them or anything, except for one, and if you know me, you know who that is. But anyway, I'm gonna put Reese down and we're gonna get started. At number 15, we have Marisol Luna. So this doll is my sister's first doll. So my sister was 3 when she got Marisol, so she's kind of, actually, the limbs are pretty good. It's really the hair, you know, but I don't really have any particular bond to this doll otherwise. She's kind of been one, I think she's pretty, but she's not really one, I think you would find her more towards the bottom of my list anyway, so she kind of stays a little bit the same. Before I go any further and anybody's like, well, if you don't like them, just fix them up and send them to the doll hospital. These aren't mine, and so I don't want to send them. I could always ask my sister, but I just not right now. Okay, so like I've done my best restoring them as best I could. So eventually, yes, I would like to send the girls to the doll hospital, but just not right now. So maybe then my opinion on her will change, but she's just one that I don't do anything with her just because she's just like kind of random in my collection. At spot 14, we've got Jess McConnell, also my sister's doll. So basically with Jess, I love Jess. And I know for a fact my love for this doll will go up once she gets a new head. Her hair really bothers me. That's why it's in these pigtails. I just don't know, like she needs a new wig, plain and simple. But she has my favorite face mold, so like I have a very soft spot for her there. And she also has like, this is why like her neck is covered up, because she has stuffing coming out of her neck constantly, and I keep trying to put it back in, and it always, no matter how much I fix it, it always just pops right back out. So Jess is kind of an interesting character, but I love her. She's cute. I do like her more than Marisol, so that's why she is one slot above her. Number 13, we have Sonali Matthews, also my sister's doll, but my sister's favorite doll. My sister's favorite doll, okay? Her limbs aren't terrible, but she is here, honestly, just because, okay, there's really nothing wrong with her. Her hair is like, I was able to restore it. Like, her hair is fine. I just, for some reason, I love other Sonali molds more. Like, my favorite Sonali molds are 47 and 62, okay? So, like, if I had to compare them to her, I would obviously pick them. And for me, Sonali, so I put her in here because she is technically Girl of the Year, so she does get ranked with them a lot. Same with Gwen. But I feel like she's a very overhyped doll. She's great. She's okay. I mean, I don't know that I would have her if my sister did not give her to me, if that makes sense. I don't know if I would have went out of my way to buy her. I think she's very pretty, but I don't think she's worth the price point that people charge or pay for her. If you want to pay that much, that's totally fine. She just, I don't know, her meat outfit, I know I'm not taking any of that into consideration, but her meat outfit just like irks me. I don't really like it. She's very cute. She did create the Sonali mold, which is one of my favorite molds, but she's just kind of like, I don't know. Again, she's not necessarily random like Marisol, because obviously like she's Sonali, so when a lot of people see that I have a Sonali, they're like, oh my god, you're so lucky. No, I'm just blessed, and I'm just holding on to her for a little bit. I don't know, but she's okay. She's, you know, she's Sonali. I don't really have that much to say about these couple that are not mine, so I do apologize. In spot 12, we have Nikki Fleming. Yes, she's another one of my sister's dolls. I promise this is the last one, because there's actually one that I have ranked really high. But Nikki, actually, she looks really cute when I have her curls in, but right now, when you have as many dolls as I do, like, you guys, like, sometimes you just have to sacrifice and be like, no, you don't get curls right now. But she is so cute. I actually fell in love with her when I restored them almost 2 years ago now. She's amazing. Limbs, not that bad. Nikki has, she's got a hole in her torso, so she's got like stuffing popping out of her. I don't know what my sister did, but there's like stuffing popping out of Jess and Nikki, but I love Nikki. She's actually really pretty and underrated. Number 11 is Corinne Tan, and you're probably like, what? So Corinne is actually very special to me. She is the only doll that I've ever gone to like pick her out in person, like opening day. So I went there on New Year's Day. I was able to because we were on vacation in Florida. So her middle name of Jupiter is in honor of Jupiter, Florida. No, that's not where we were. We were in Orlando, but I liked it better than Orlando. So Corinne is very important because she has the unnatural colored hair. Now, I took a chance on her, and she is very difficult for me personally to dress. That's why I kind of dress her in tones like this gray dress, you know, because I don't want anything clashing with her hair. I love her face mold though. I think it's so pretty. I would appreciate if they would use more Corinne face mold, because like it's adorable. It's exquisite. Corinne had one of the most fleshed out collections. It was a beautiful color scheme. It was amazing. I loved her pajamas. Corinne was just super cool, but she's not a doll I find myself wanting to take pictures of or redress all the time, or, you know, put in the center of the screen on a live stream. So she's kind of just, she's kind of there. She's not random though, because I did want her, and I'm not going to sell her because of the specific memory I have with her. And I really do like her. I think honestly though, if That Truly Me, that is basically Corinne without the streaks, was out before her, I would have just preferred to get that doll. But since I am attached to this one, like emotionally, I'm not going to get rid of her. Number 10 is Kanani Akina. So this is my second Kanani, because my first one was turned into Chloe, and that one I had no connection with at all. She had like super straight hair. I just was not vibing with her. Now you're probably like, well, that one has straight hair. This one has waves in it because I recurled it, and then again, you just have to choose who gets curls and who doesn't. Right now, a lot of them don't have curls, but I love her. Again, with Sonali, Kanani is one of those super overhyped and overpaid and over, you know, basically, you know, like overcharged for. But unlike Sonali, the hype around Kanani does not turn me off. I love her. I used her base to make like literally my very first custom ever, Chloe, who is a staple in the collection. I love her hair. I love that she's from Hawaii, because I love going to Hawaii. So like, I mean, come on, I would take her to Hawaii with me, but like this is just so long. And she came out 2 years after I stopped collecting as a child. Like, I would have gone insane, because my favorite thing about collecting dolls is their hair. I would have lost my mind, okay? So I think like, God, how old was I? I think I was in like 8th grade when this doll would have come out. Like, come on, seriously, I would have gone absolutely insane. I love my Kanani. I go back and forth. Like, do I want to send her to the doll hospital, or... Okay, Francesca just fell, but good news. She landed on her back, not her face. No shine marks. Anyway, back to Kanani. This is going well. So I really do love Kanani. And like I said, the difference between her and Sonali is the hype around Sonali like turns me off, but the hype around Kanani I think is well justified. Number 9, this one may shock you. So this is Vienna, aka Kira Bailey, Girl of the Year 2019. So, my God. So Vienna is actually like, okay, Kira Bailey, this is hard for me. Kira Bailey is one of my favorite Girl of the Years, like ever, ever, ever. However, I can't even like tell you guys the story with a straight face. So her hair is up in a ponytail because if you can see this side of it, it's a little bit damaged. Basically what happened was I had some of the girls standing up in the doll room and my Roomba was on, and I like forgot that they were vulnerable to its evil ways, and it knocked her over and it sucked up her hair. Her hair was fine. I just need to get a new wig. And if you've been here for a while, you know this story and you're probably like, oh my God, you still haven't done that. No, I have several Kira Bailey wigs like in my cart on Mercari and stuff. I just haven't bought one yet. But before that, I loved this doll so much. She is twins with Sienna, my 83, who, if you watch the Truly Me ranking, is my favorite Truly Me of all time. So she will reclaim her status in probably top 5 when she gets a new wig. For now, I don't do anything with her. I did try and fix it, but it's just not like the factory set wave that I want. So yeah, I gotta get her a new wig. I'm not sending her for a new head. I'll just pay like 20 bucks for a new wig, no problem. But I love her. She's cute. I couldn't put her any lower, but I couldn't put her any higher just because I don't touch her a lot. But again, if this was different, she is in like my top 3 favorite girl of the years if we're talking like based on everything and not this particular doll. Number 8, Mia St. Clair. This doll did belong to my sister. Basically, my sister won her as a giveaway at this Dolly and Me tea that we went to years ago. So the story with this particular Mia is I wanted her, and I was a historical collector, okay? So it was really weird for me to want a modern doll, okay? So I wanted her. I wanted her so bad. I would constantly play with her, and my sister and I shared a room at the time, so I would like hide her and play with her when my sister like wasn't home and stuff. I would get in trouble for touching this doll because yeah, we had to share them, but like I literally wanted this doll to be mine. So when I got back into collecting, I asked her and I said, can I have your dolls? And at that time she said no. So then I found a Mia on eBay, and I didn't like her, okay? I don't know what it was, I just didn't like her. So finally, my sister gave me Mia and the 5 other dolls, but like she gave me Mia, okay? This doll is so like, yeah, like she could definitely use a refresh, but I think I love this wig so much. Like I think it's just this wig in particular. I love this wig. This is just, no other Mia wigs look this good to me. I just adore this wig. Now, this is another perfect example. This doll would kind of be a little bit towards the middle of my Girl of the Year rankings, and she kind of is a little bit, but she's still in top 10 here. But it's this particular doll that I love so much. And we have Blair Wilson, aka Sophia James, in my collection. So she is very different from Blair. Obviously, her name is different and her hair is totally different. It's the same wig, just straightened. So this doll is the reason we're sitting here today. If you don't know the story, I'm gonna briefly summarize this, but basically like I didn't think about dolls for 10 years, and then one day I thought about Kirsten Larson, and so I went on American Girl and saw that like basically my entire childhood collection of historicals had been retired, and then I saw this girl and I ordered her on Christmas Eve morning because when I was a kid, the Girl of the Year went away when the next one came, and they didn't come out until New Year's Day, but we don't want to talk about that right now. So I was so enchanted by her snow white skin because I have snow white skin, so they had a skin tone for me finally, because the original one, like the original light skin one, was too tan for me. Believe that, too tan. And her red hair. Snow white skin, red hair, and blue eyes is my favorite combination. She, however, does not have blue eyes, but she almost checked all the boxes. But I loved her. I ordered her and I fell in love with her. I took a lot of pictures of her from the start. I personally think she looks better and way different when her hair is down like this, so that sets her apart from all of the other Blair Wilsons of the world to me. And she is a doll that I love. I do think that my love for her has definitely, like, it hasn't gone down, but my gravitating towards her has gone down because other dolls have come out. But she's still in the top 10. She is very important. She is literally the reason we are here today. So we owe Sophia a lot. Number 6 is Grace Thomas. So a lot of people don't know I actually have this doll. She was a gift from my little cousin. She kind of was like, I'm growing out of my dolls and I know you need her, so I'm gonna give her to you. So she was a gift from my cousin. I did restore her, however, so her hair did not look this good when she was I was babysitting and they were like, can you help us restore our dolls? And I was like, of course. So I did restore her. She obviously doesn't have her braid in, but I love her. She's in like perfect condition. There's like nothing wrong with her. And between the two I have, this is the one that I'm keeping. This is like my active Grace Thomas, I guess you could say. The other one I might customize, or I don't know what I'll do with her, but I love her. Grace Thomas is, she has my favorite collection, but again, putting that aside, this doll, you either love Grace Thomas or you hate her. I have kind of found there's really no in between. My only pet peeve with this doll are her bangs, but other than that, she's beautiful, adorable. I love her name, Grace. It's actually my Caroline. My Caroline's middle name is Grace, after my great grandma. So she's cute. I really do like her. I don't know, when I came across the opportunity to buy a second one, I was like, absolutely, because like I seriously love Grace. She's amazing, and you know, she's nothing like super, you know, unique or new face mold or anything, but I really love her. I associate her with Paris because like obviously her theme is basically Parisian, and I love Paris. Like my dorm room, my first year of college was Taylor Swift and Paris themed, so yeah. Gotta love Grace. Time for the top 5. So McKenna Celine is starting us off. So this is McKenna Brooks, obviously, but in this collection, she is McKenna Celine. Don't ask me why I gave her 2 first names. I just did. So I don't know. I don't know what it is about this doll. I bought her in a bundle with my Caroline. So I associate her with Caroline, which if you look at my Caroline, that could actually be a bad thing because my Caroline is known for actually knocking other dolls down constantly. So I guess like McKenna is like the good friend and Caroline's the bad friend. I don't know, but I have had a serious obsession with McKenna Brooks, the doll, for so long. Now, if we talk about the collection, not really my favorite, not really anything special, but I love this doll. I don't know why. I really, really adore her. She's so cute and so pretty, and like, she's not looking very fall right now because I gave her a little bit of a lighter color scheme, but she's so fun to dress and take pictures of and do hairstyles on. I didn't give her a hairstyle this season. Usually her sides are pulled up, kind of like her meat hairstyle, but I seriously, you guys, I love McKenna Brooks. I don't really care how kind of quote unquote basic she is. I really genuinely love this doll, and she's just super awesome. I didn't expect her to be in the top 5 because I was kind of thinking really hard, but I was like actually super happy to see her there. Number 4, I was kind of hesitant to actually put in this category because she is semi-customized. However, I regret customizing her and I want to get her original eyes back. So, Isabel Palmer, Mini Kyla, okay? Like, she has my eye color and everything. I regret doing this to her, but she's gonna be Mini Me for as long as she can until I can get I have a big plan for my Mini Me. But anyway, so she gets my childhood historical necklace. But Isabel Palmer overall is my favorite girl of the year. Like, everything about her screams Mini Kyla. And there was a point where she was like my literal favorite doll in my collection. Obviously she's not even my favorite girl of the year that I own, but she's still very important to me because not only is she technically like my favorite girl of the year overall, she's Mini Me, like personality wise, hobby wise, everything. But she was the first doll I bought secondhand, the first doll I ever restored, my first boil wash. She was not my first eye swab, but you know, I can eye swap classic molds, no problem now. So I want to get her eyes back. So if anybody knows, that sounds so weird. If anybody knows of anybody that's selling Isabel Palmer eyes, let me know. But she's very special to me. She's very near and dear to my heart. People would probably be like, oh, if you don't like her, just kind of sell her as a custom. I won't get rid of this particular Isabel because of how important she is to me. And even though I don't use her a lot anymore, she's still Mini Me, okay? So that's really important, and she is really cute, and I love Isabel Palmer, you guys. It hurts me to put her at number 4, but these next 3, I think you'll kind of understand once you see, well, maybe you won't understand one of them, but you'll probably understand 2 of them. Anyway, let's see who they are. Number 3 is Leah Suzanne Clark. So I gave her my middle name. She was the first doll I ever took pictures of, the first photos I ever posted on AGIG. She is very, very special to me. I hate this girl's collection with the exception of one dress. So she scores very low when we're talking overall, but personal collection wise, I love this doll. I love this doll so freaking much. I have a custom version of her, Karma. I don't know if you guys can see her. I can't see in the camera, but anyway, yeah, I love this doll so much. I have like a customized version of her base. So I love her so much. Her outfit, I mean, not to like toot my own horn, but she looks pretty good right now. I love her. She is the most photogenic doll, more photogenic than any custom or anything. I don't know what they did to her, but this combo is phenomenal. And I love this Leah Clark. I bought her for $65. She was brand new, owned by an adult collector. There was nothing wrong with her. I bought her for $65. And the most iconic thing about her was the fact that I bought her when I was chilling on a beach with a rooster and a bunch of hens in Hawaii on New Year's Eve. So she kind of has like a cool backstory of how she was purchased. And then I came home and I had 3 American girls sitting on my porch. So like, I mean, I don't know. It's, you guys know, when you get back into dolls, you literally get back into dolls. So I knew Leah was going to be super high. I love her. My love has not dwindled at all. Honestly, I want to take her outside right now and take pictures of her, but it's pouring, so we're not going to do that. But I need to take pictures of her in this outfit because she's absolutely stunning. Number 2 might be the surprise because I don't talk about her that much, but I have a serious obsession with Kavi Sharma, our current Girl of the Year, and she will remain Girl of the Year until 11:59 p.m. on December 31st. Anyway, yeah, I haven't really talked about my Girl of the Year thoughts except on live streams, and I don't really know if I want to make a video about it because I've got some thoughts, but I don't know. Anyway, so I got her, okay, I bought her when I was in Hawaii because they're always released when I take my vacation. Well, they won't be this year. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up now. I bought her at like 5 a.m. on her release day, and I made a video reacting to her whole collection, and I was just like, she's really cute. I don't like her meat outfit, so I ended up selling it, but I was like, she's cute. I did not know how much I would fall in love with her. So look at the outfit, okay? Like, oh my God, very Taylor Swift. I have a surprise coming with this shirt. If you follow me on Instagram, you've already seen it, but I have a So Scarlet, It Was Maroon surprise. So anyway, I am so glad they brought the Marie Grace face mold back. I did theater as a child. I always loved acting. So I mean, like, hello. Her name I did change because there's a lot of discrepancy on how you say this doll's name, and I kind of don't think it fits her personally. So her name is Socorro, aka Coco, and yes, it does come from The Walking Dead, so that makes her extra special to me, because if you don't know, I like love that show. So oh my God, she's so cute, and I love her so much. And honestly, her collection is okay. So I haven't ranked the girls since this one came out, so maybe I'll have to rank their collections and stuff. But this doll, like, oh my God, I just love her so much. She's so pretty and adorable, and she's a really fun comfort doll for me. I take her, I've taken her a couple times, a couple of different places. So that's kind of rare that I take a newer doll that's not like Opal or Natasha from Rainbow High. So she got kind of lucky. We've reached the #1 spot. And if you know me, you know exactly who this is. Or if you just know my collection really well, you know exactly who this is. The only reason this doll is #1, well, okay, there's a couple, but there's like one main reason. But my favorite Girl of the Year in my personal collection is Joss Kendrick, aka Mini Mariska Hargitay. So yes, my doll is basically the mini version of my second favorite celebrity. I almost said favorite, but then I'm like Taylor, and then Taylor's looking back at me from my Speak Now vinyl and my freaking Eras Tour poster. So I'm sorry, Taylor, I did not mean to do you a disservice. But anyway, she's named after Mariska Hargitay from Law and Order. If you don't know who that is, please kindly pause this video and go look it up and then come back. Okay, now that you're back and have been educated, basically, I do love Joss Kendrick as a doll. She is the doll from 2020 that came out basically like a couple days after I got back into collecting dolls. So she was the first Girl of the Year like to release when I was back into it, okay? Also, she is hearing impaired. You guys know I'm visually impaired. So I mean, like, hello, we could like make a whole person. That sounds weird, but you know what I mean. Okay, so anyway, I love her. I think she's really awesome. Her collection is very mid. I don't like it, so she kind of ranks a little bit different when we're taking all that into consideration. But I love her hair. I love her face mold. The Hoffman twins have her face mold, and I love Nova and Nora. Yes, I changed their names because we already had a Nikki and Isabel. I love them so much. But what really, oh, and my parents bought her for me, and they've only ever bought me 2 dolls since getting back into collecting. It was Mariska and Primrose. So she's extra special, but the thing that puts her over the top is, yes, she's Mariska, and like I I don't have a mini Taylor, so okay, the next best thing is a mini Mariska. I mean, come on, like she's in her Olivia Benson attire. Like, how much cooler can you be? Like, I would love her to have a face up, but I think she just looks really cute like this. And I've often thought about, you know, getting another Joss to be just Joss, but I'm like, no, like Joss is so cool. She became this iconic and she never changes because she's always in this particular Olivia Benson attire, but I think that's okay. And you probably knew, but if you don't and you haven't seen me like gravitate towards her or anything, trust me, she is like my TV buddy. We watch Law and Order together all the time. And okay, yes, we'll watch other things too, but she is my little TV buddy. I kind of take her a lot of places just because she's like super comforting. And again, like I said, like my parents bought her for me. So she's like, she's awesome. So you probably expected like Isabel or Leah to be number one, but if you know me, that's why this one was a little bit tricky because I kind of have her and she's a little bit different than an actual Girl of the Year because she is Girl of the Year in my collection, but like she's not Joss in my collection, if that makes sense. But anyway, with all of that being said, I have ranked the Girl of the Years in my collection. Now the customs will come next, and then the big task of the historicals. I don't know when those will be, so if you could please be patient with me, I would really, really appreciate that. But let me know who your favorite Girl of the Year is or your favorite Girl of the Year doll in your personal collection, because our opinions are different. And if our opinions are different, that's totally okay. But again, our opinions are different based on like, Isabel's my favorite Girl of the Year of all time, but Isabel is my fourth favorite in my collection, if that makes sense. So just be polite and respectful to myself and each other in the comments down below. If you have not already, give this video a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button to join the fam, and tap that really cool notification bell so you know the exact moment I post a new video. Have a blessed day, and I'll speak to you all soon. Bye, everybody.